Are you having a good time there? There's a big bag of chocolates for you, just for you. Poke your head in there like it's an oat bag there, you little horseshoe. You little Billy sticking your head. Get your hands out of there, you vulture. They're not for you, flat-top boy. You post-train spotting freak, you. Stick your head in there. Now, you mix those up. You know, a lot of comedians would try to end the show here with a big rehearsed routine. But I just have so much weird stuff happen to me. Why not just tell a story, huh? Would you like that? Mix those up really well. Tonight would be a good time. Just grab them, mix them up, pop them in. This actually happened to me. True story. Just walking around the South Bank, just pop them in my hand when I go like that. Just about a couple hours ago. Just pop them in my hand when I go like that. Would be a good time tonight. It's a live show, one at a time. So I'm walking along there, and I could have been from Mars for all I know. I have no idea what the hell's going on around here. I don't recognize the landscape, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I see this kind of egg thing. Just a big egg lying on the floor like it came from some kind of animal egg. Well, besides some wagon wheel tracks. That's what it was. There were these wagon wheel tracks running through and a little egg beside it, and I look down and I think, well, it could have been a Yorkie. I don't know. The Yorkies come down here by wagon train. You know how they came down here and settled on the South Bank, the Yorkies, and I hear this crunchy sound, right? And somebody runs over the damn egg right there. Just crunches the egg, and I look up at this guy, and he chomps on it. He's chomping on the egg, eating it up like it's a damn omelet or something, and I'm thinking, holy cow, some guy's eating an egg out of the wagon wheel track. It was a minstrel. There was some guy with like this lute. You know how these minstrels like to come down and play music and busk for money? And he goes spiraling up in the air there. He's just spiraling like crazy, the minstrel. And I said, holy, it was a Turkish minstrel, actually. One of these Turkish minstrels who come down, play music just for money. God knows where they come from. He was a drifter. I don't know. You know how these drifters come down? They got no money. So I say, hey there, drifter fella. He had a little penguin with him. He had a little tiny penguin about this high, and I'm looking at the drifter with the penguin, and I said, hey there, penguin boy. I'm not lying. This guy had a penguin. It was like the size of this right here, and I said, I ruffled the penguin a little. Yeah, I like to take a penguin and just ruffle it a little bit there. You know, you say, hey there, penguin fella, and I ruffle him, and he says, he is from Malta, sir. That's what the Turkish guy said. He's one of those Maltese penguins. Have you ever seen a Maltese penguin there, sir? Well, you can identify. They're kind of curly-whirly. They're these little curly-whirly. They got like hair growing out of them. They're the curliest penguins you've ever seen in your life. And I say, my God, you better skittle the hell out of here, buddy. Take your damn penguin and run off, because I'm not giving you money, no money. And I twirl him around there. I shake him a little, you know, because there's nothing pisses me off more than a penguin there who's in a double-decker. He got on a double-decker bus. The Turkish guy and the penguin run off. I'm chasing him down the road on the bus, and I had made a serious error at that point, ladies and gentlemen. If you chase a penguin, oh, you boo me. You've never been on a double deck with a penguin? And he whispers to me, the guy right beside me there on the bus, and says, hey, is that a penguin? And I went, well, yeah, I guess it's a penguin. He says, my God, I'll give you a dime right now if you'll take the penguin and get the hell off my double-decker bus, because the worst thing I like to do, or vice versa. He says, the penguin stays, you get off the damn bus. That's what he said right there. So I get off the bus, I'm wandering around, I'm lost. I end up at a picnic. I don't know how this happens. It's like 11 o'clock at night. Who the hell would have a picnic at 11 o'clock at night other than some guy who wants to undo your buttons, some pervert, that's what it was. I'm having a picnic with this guy who wants to undo my buttons. So I look at him, I say, why are you undoing my buttons? And he snickers at that point. He just laughs. He says, oh, you don't know. I'm the pervert picnic. Then he changes the topic right there. I don't know what he never finished the sentence. I said, what the hell are you talking about? And he says, I don't know. Wait for me right here. He leaves. He leaves. So if you're ever wandering along and you see a Turkish penguin pervert guy with buttons, then just take a siesta, act like you're asleep, ignore him whatsoever. Otherwise, you're a flake. You're just a big flake and you're in big trouble. Thank you very much. Good night.